Hi, this is Ron McTube playing the Hunter Call of the Wild on PC. Today we're taking our first look at tree stands and tripod stands. They're out on the Trailblazer beta on PC on Steam. Check out my video description for the link of how to access that. Right, off to the store we go. Let's take a look at them. First we're going to have a look at the tree stands, portable structures. Click on tree stands and here we go. We've got three different ones. We've got Arctic, we've got conifer, and we've got timber. They cost 15,201 currently. That may change. You will have some in your inventory anyway when you access the beta. Right, the visual camouflage on them is 80, the noise reduction is 0, and the scent reduction is 0. So we'll take one of those, we'll set that up in a minute. First we're going to look at the tripod stands after we've looked at these, and then I'm going to set those up, and then we're going to do a little bit of hunting with them and just see how it all works. Right, let's get a tripod stand. There's three different ones of those, Arctic, conifer and timber, same as the tree stands, same skin. 15,201 is the cost at the moment. Visual camouflage the same, 80, noise reduction 0 and scent reduction 0. We'll take a look at these first in a minute. I'm going to set one up, show you how to get in it, how to take it down, and just show you what they look like when you stand in them. So there we go, we'll buy one of those. Let's set that up. Here's a perfect place. You've got to put it on flat land or it won't let you do it. It's red when you can't place it, white when you can. Let's just get the right angle. So there we go. Walk forward. So you've got a little sort of ladder, sort of like 7 rungs, and then a little seat on top. If you played the Hunter Classic, it's similar to that sort of layout. On the left hand side, this is where you pick it up. You press E to pick it up, and you press E to get in when you come to the ladder side. So in we go. Take a look around. As you can see, it does give you quite a height advantage. Height is great for looking for animals because sometimes you won't see animals in the distance or even close. Space to exit the tripod. To pick it up, E. So quite simple, quite easy to deploy. Now what a lot of you will want to know is how spooky are these? How close can you get to animals and place them, the tripods or tree stands, without spooking animals? Now we've got a gold moose in front of us, it's a 4, so it's quite a decent animal to test this on. I'm going to try and get 120 meters away. I've been testing it out and about 115 it spooks, but 120 is probably the most I'd go with. Just trial and error because that's not going to be 100%, but as you can see it's about 120 meters, but I'm a little forward of it. When you place the tree stand you're either a little forward or behind sometimes, so you've got to allow for that bit of error, but that hasn't spooked it on quite a decent moose. So I'd say 120 to 125, don't go under that. I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to go and find another animal and try about 115 or under 120 and you'll see what happens. But 120 to 125 seems to be not too bad. I'm sure sometimes that will not be perfect, but obviously this is my first go and we're sort of just dialing it in. There's no exact information what the spook distance is at the moment, but I'd say about 120 to 125 is quite good. Right, I've just put this out in front of the bear and that was about 115 and as you can see it's ran off. So 120 is probably the minimum I'd go at putting one out. If it's a trophy animal, a real big one, I'd do like 125. I wouldn't even risk it just for the case of spooking. Right, on to tree stands. Now this is how you place tree stands. On the right we have a tree that you can place it on. It's got a white outline. On the left that hasn't got an outline. That means you can't place the tree stand there. So when it's white you can. So you have to look around for certain trees and then place your tree stand, as you can see, going left or right, right, left, and then when you find the position you want it, it's really easy to do. You just left click and it will place the tree stand. So yeah, that'll do I think. E to enter. So we'll enter the tree stand. As you can see, great visibility. It's sort of like a honeycomb mesh underneath, and when you want to get out, E to exit. So again, very simple to put up, use, get in, and as you can see, great visibility. That's going to be one of the key things when you're using these tree stands and tripods. finding the great trees, the great locations to use them to make benefit of them. Now you might want to know, what if I place a tree stand up and I can't take it down? How do I do that? I want to take it down. You just press R, and when you press R, if you look on the right, it removes it. So that's how easy it is, and it's very quick. There's no real delay. So just place it again how you want. Boom, straight up. R to take it back down. So you can't get any simpler than what it is. It's a great easy system to use. So I think what we should do now is, we've had a look at how they work, what they're like. We need to do some hunting in them, don't they? That's where the proof is. So Ron's going to do some hunting with the bows, because obviously bows are what most people want tree stands for. You can use rifles, but bows are going to be probably the main use in tree stands and tripods. So here we go. We've got a moose coming in. I have two different bow setups because I'm not going to be shooting rifles while I'm in tree stands. I've got some arrows for the big stuff like moose and elk, and I've got some for the smaller deer. So we're just going to shoot whatever comes. It's just to show you how the tree stands work and how effective they are. As you can see, that's not even 20 metres. It's not spooked. Sometimes if they stay around a little while, the animals will run off from what I've tried out, but as you can see, that's straight down. So very effective, and look at the rain. That's the only thing we need on top of these. We need a little canopy. Keep Ron dry. All hell's broke loose. It always seems to rain whenever I come on Leighton Lakes. Maybe that's why the lakes are here, because it is always raining. But it does seem to rain a lot on here. Going to give elk a call, give deers a call, just get them all in. Now sometimes it's really quiet like it is now, and you think, well, I'm only a couple of animals, and then sometimes you get a big herd just roll in, and then it's one after another, and you can soon bag a lot of animals. What's that? We've got another moose calling. We'll call that in. So you just start calling animals in the good locations, and you can get, you could get 20 or 30 animals here, and you just keep picking away with your arrows, and you'll soon have a lot of dead ones underneath. So it is very effective, and it's a great addition to the game. You can crouch and you can stand on the tree stands, and you can actually move about a little bit as well. I'm not sure on how that spooks animals, so like I say, that's new. I don't really know about that. I'm gonna have to try that out and practice a little bit more and just see what we can get away with without spooking animals. But I will tell you, I've had some nice animals already under quite a few golds of different species, so it is very effective. Tree stands are going to be really popular. The tripod stands as well, but I think the tree stands are going to be the main thing people are going to be using a lot. Give this moose a call. I'm going to go through the Steam description of all the ins and outs, so you know exactly what you get from tree stands and how to use them, and the tripods. So here goes. Both stand types offer visibility and scent reduction. Up to 32 of each stand type can be deployed per map. Hunting pressure accrues at a rate of 25% of normal. Tree stands require the correct tree type to be deployed. As you'd expect, a tree with excessive brush or too small a trunk can't support the use of a tree stand. Both stands will spook game in a certain radius when deployed for the first time. You should set up and plan your spots ahead of your planned hunt. You will not, however, spook game when entering or exiting your stand. A limited number of stands will be found in storage already when you enter the game for the first time. Additionally, stands can be purchased from the in-game store. That's the store description. So while Ron's been waffling on, we've got elk coming in, we've got blacktail coming in, we've got whitetail coming in, we've got moose coming in. So it just shows you how effective these stands are once you get a nice location. Sometimes it's slow at the start, but once you get them coming in, you do get a lot of animals. And as long as you hit your shots, you're going to be piling up the money and the animals underneath your tree stand. Got loads of blacktails, whitetails popping in at a minute. Hopefully we can get a nice one, it will be good. Here's a female. See if we can drop it on top of the moose. Here it goes. Yeah. Side by side. And all the others run off. I'm hoping we can get a nice trophy one. This is going to be really good, especially for trophy animals as well. Getting a nice diamond animal out of a tree stand is obviously going to be a big thing for a lot of people. We're getting big trophy rears and stuff it's going to add to the pressure of doing it. It's going to make it so exciting. One of the big things that wanted to be added, we've got trophy lodges now in Call of the Wild. We've got tree stands and tripods coming. We've got true racks. There's so much development happening for the game, and it's growing all the time at such a great rate. What's next? What do you want next in the Hunt the Call of the Wild? What do you want to happen? What map do you want to see? Just check my ammo and stuff. Make sure I've got plenty of arrows. Keep killing. What do you want to see in the game? You know, I'd like to see trophy shops. That's one of the big things now. We've got trophy lodges, we've got tree stands coming, we've got true racks, trophy shops. I would like to see those soon, so you can pose. There's a whitetail. We shot a diamond whitetail in one of my recent videos, check that out. Also a diamond blacktail, both from true racks. We've got rosewood elk soon as well, so another great thing coming. Can't wait to get onto the true rack elks. I need a diamond one for the middle of my trophy lodge. See if we can call this male whitetailing. Could probably shoot him where he is, but I want to try and stack him up all in one spot. It'd be nice to get a diamond come over, but I think we're asking much. And like I say, the whole point today is show these stands in action and learn about them and just show you how good they are. How has your trophy hunting been going this week? Drop in the comments what you've had. Have you had any rares? I've been surfing the social media wave, looking what you've been having on Facebook. I dropped a funny lion picture I had the other day on yesterday, and a lot of you seem to like it. The lion actually killed me. It was a smiling one. So check that out if you haven't seen it. But I also checked what you've been getting on Facebook, Twitter. The Hunter Discord is very popular as well. Jump in there. Like I say, it's all going off at the minute. It just shows you how the game's coming together and how popular it is. Let's try and nail this middle whitetail. I think we've got all kinds of deer around us. This is the better example. Straight down, another pile of meat. So that's been me, Ron McCube. We've been playing Hunt the Call of the Wild on Trailblazer Beta. If you want to take part, check out the video description for the link for Steam. And it's only on PC, sorry about that, but that's how it works. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.